Delhi returns mother-daughter duo becomes latest COVID-19 positive patient in Manipur. Active COVID-19 cases rise to 7. JNIMS now equipped with CV NAT through NAT for quick diagnosis of COVID-19. JNIMS doctor hopeful about recovery of 3 patients undergoing treatment for COVID-19 at JNIMS. Special train bringing 536 standard Manipuris from the Hyderabad arrived at Judibam railway station. Government arranged buses take them to respective quarantine centers. Locals and police seized the consignment of Betel Leaves from a brick field at the Papal Mamang Laikai under Khongjom police station today. And India reports 5,039 positive COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Confirmed COVID-19 cases reach 1,01,139. A very good evening to you all. I'm Kanal Sambandharam presenting you the evening news. Now let's begin our bulletin with the top stories of today. 2 more persons tested positive for COVID-19 in Manipur today, taking the total number of confirmed cases to 9, with 2 already recovered. 7 active COVID-19 cases are in the hospital for treatment. Delhi returnee's 64-year-old mother and her 23-year-old daughter from the Kamjong district are the latest COVID-19 infected patients. They are sampled tested positive for coronavirus at VRDL RIMS today. The mother-daughter duo's traveled history says they went to Delhi for eye treatment of the mother in February. They came back to Manipur by a bus arranged by the government on 16th of May and was kept at IIIT Mantripukhe Quarantine Center. Sources said they have been shifted to COVID care facility at RIMS. All the 20 co-passengers of the bus have been identified and contact tracing has been initiated. Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences is now equipped with CV NAT through NAT, a device which can give results for COVID-19 test within an hour. JNIMS Director Dr. T.H. Vimo told Impact News that CV NAT through NAT can conduct tests for 1 sample of COVID-19 at a time and give results within 1 hour. He said the new device will be of great help in times of emergency. Dr. T.H. Vimo disclosed that 1,356 samples, including 240 samples from Nagaland, were tested for COVID-19 at JNIMS till yesterday, while 140 samples were tested in the morning batch today.
State ki government na sinbirakpa matungina अखोई CB net, True net, हाइना खंगनबा machine अमसु COVID-19 की थूना टेस्ट तौबदा मतेंग पांगनबा हाइदुना machine असी install तौरे engineer लाक्तना अखोई की मीसिंगदा machine असी handle तौननबगी demonstration उतले अमसुंग ngasiदगी हौना सिजिनननबगी अखोई ready द लैरे COVID-19 की अनाबसे ngamba makai थेंगननबगी दमक्ता JNIMS ता लैरिबा doctor sing nurse sing lab technician sing amasung attendant grade 4 khudingmakna yamna kanna honari.
JNIMS Director Dr. T.H. Vimo today assured that all the 3 COVID-19 positive patients undergoing treatment at COVID block of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences JNIMS will recover soon as they are now free from symptoms of COVID-19. Speaking to Impact News, Dr. Vimo said doctors and nurses of JNIMS are treating the 3 patients following ICMR guidelines. He said the 32-year-old Mumbai returnee, COVID-19 positive man, is being hospitalized at Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences for the last 5 days. Dr. Vimo said he may be discharged if his sample comes out negative for COVID-19 on the 10th day, while the Kolkata returnee and the Chennai returnee coronavirus patients are free from the COVID-19 symptoms and are currently stable.
COVID block ta lairiba Mumbai dagi thorakpada test over positive oi hariba nupa si aikhoigi ICMR gi protocol matungina hidak langthak pibadagi ma se hojikti almost symptom free normal haibadu oire ma laihau leitre sak sing phajana sare pulse blood pressure temperature respiratory rate oxygen concentration rate loina makta normal leire numit tarani subada haibidi ngasidagi na mangani leiraga tare akhoi amuktang hangani maduda negative oiragadi ma discharge tawrani atopa nupi ani sisu moisi lakpada akhoi lamsang lakpagi nara akhoi mase laiho aduga lokitang khubagi mathakta diarrhea khare yaurami adubo moisi symptomatic treatment da yamna phajana respond tawdana hojikti symptom leitre masu yam phajana stable oire.
Special train bringing 536 stranded Manipuris from Hyderabad reached Manipur today. The special train, which also brought stranded people of other northeastern states, arrived at JNIMS railway station at around 10 a.m. after dropping off stranded people of other northeast states. The returnees were provided meals inside the train and they were screened turn by turn at their respective district screening points. After necessary screening procedure, returnees were taken to their respective quarantine centers on the buses arranged by the government. Numerous police and IRB personnel were on the strict visit and at the railway station under the supervision of District Administration JNIMS and JNIMS District Police. Volunteers of all JNIMS United Club Association, Ajuka, and the GD Development Organization, JDO, also extended support in receiving the returnees.
COVID-19 na maram oiduna India ki tongan station na pandro laiba miyosi Manipur lenga ki miyeng makada train da puslakpang nasi su lepri nakal amromda mi amana mi ama thajan da matam asida mapalam digi lak leba miyosinga makone satok tok pol loro polam sing amadi sinna pol loro marks am dikan kom sing basing so ki mata ya thadar madagi ngasi dagi hogduna jiram district police ki maikai dagi makone makam asida hek thubaga train dagi kumtham jingai mamang da makoi sana khanaba sing train manga piduna train manga sabata ko lore matungda makam asida screening thina tawba lore matungda magi district ki damag jiram thaduki impemnis ki damag yado pamjari ba jiram lele sandagi bizam bikramji.
Amidst the coronavirus pandemic, a team of Taubal police along with residents of Papal Mamanglekai siege huge consignment of Betel Leaves concealed at KJS Brick Field under Khongjom police station in Taubal today. Lok Janasakti Party contestant from the Wangkim constituency in the 2017 Manipur Legislative Assembly election, Khangembam Jadumani from the Chalangpat Mayailekai, is the owner of the brick field. A local woman told Impact News that rumors about Betel Leaves being hidden at the brick field have been going around. She said locals witnessed a truckload of goods driving towards the brick field yesterday. She added that people who work at the brick field were denied entry this morning, upon which locals stormed at the brick field and found the Betel Leaves. They brought the Betel Leaves in an open field and sprayed disinfectants and salts upon them before setting them ablaze. Upon getting the news, a massive police force, including 2 Taubal District Police additional SPs, rushed to the spot and doused the fire. Police then raided the brick field and found more hidden Betel Leaves. Heated arguments erupted between police and locals when police denied them from spraying disinfectants on the newly recovered Betel Leaves without necessary approval from the court. Kongjom police station has registered a case and took custody of the seized 157 baskets of Betel Leaves. Owner of the Betel Leaves, Kangembam Santidas from the Charangpat Mayai Laikai, Brickfield owner Kangabam Jadumani, 4 workers and 2 truck drivers involved in ferrying the Betel Leaves were arrested and investigations are underway.
Checkpost mayam ama power la panina ko na khali ko bunga pi singbi ba police sina check toroga thajan la angkadra na khallu bane ado sidi moi ga khut mane hai doira moi na khangau dare hai doira kari hai doina ko haibom khang dare mana checkon toroga behind the brick farm gi marum da kari gumba karba mayam ama chatharam base na singarang gi karba di mande lisan chakna chathaba karba mali habje ko chingna da ba ngamde government side su ko city open hoy bani policing ga tae aduna moi gi side su to boya ba kari step le ga right step right decision hai ta city manar ga losan mana ta ba kari umba chung ba khong thang ama chung ba phe ama lo bi ra kan da step ama de local ni hai jar si.
Members of Old Manipur Working Journalists Union, AMJU, led by its president, paid a visit to Churachandpur Working Reporters Union, CRWU, affiliated under AMJU office today. AMJU presented face masks and hand sanitizer to CRWU on the occasion. AMJU President Bijoy Kakching Tabam in his address said news must be collected through WhatsApp in the wake of coronavirus pandemic. Police today detained 195 curfew and lockdown violators and seized 192 vehicles from the various parts of Thoubal district. Police booked 47 violators at the Thoubal police station, 48 at Lilong police station, 65 at Yaripok police station, 11 at the Kongjom police station, 10 at Hairok police station, and 14 at Nongpok Shekmai. Police also issued fines of 24,100 rupees against the violators under the Motor Vehicles Act. Laborers at Segmai LPG bottling plant today ceased work and protested against yesterday's assault on a laborer on his way home from work. A team led by Imphal West Additional SP Operation Eld Amarjeet and Segmai Oshi rushed to the protesting site and held talks with the laborers. Upon reaching and understanding, the laborers finally resumed their work. Speaking to media, one of the laborers, M. Johnny, said many laborers have been frequently assaulted on their way to and from work amid this lockdown. He appealed to the police not to assault them physically or verbally.
Tabak su loiraga sidagi pung taruk pau chubsina hanbanga da pung taruk makhairam taramani ekoi gi Labour Party da Commando Party amana Chiangmai Community Hall mamang da gypsy ani khamaga leiramaga ekoi Labour Party da kong khangdana chaina phurakpa aidi phurakpa du da khoi nuai jada nasi khoi LBG mamang da khoi strike taujai thabak suba changjaro haije Imphal West ki additional SP Ops Imphal West laga hajarare Chiangmai Osi la hajarare ban manager su masu magi tawya ba thabak tawni hair matungda ekoina ayabam puraga nasi amuk hana koi thabak sangba haida koi ma yanare pass card pi jingai gi di overtime sudaba khotaba haida koi khardi agreement yanara koi nasi thabak suba muksanjar.
Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Bisleri at your doorstep delivery service. Bisleri drinking water with 10-step quality process. Ozonization for purity with contact-less production and packaging. For order-related queries, please contact 8787-567-518 or 690-9357-842. The terms and conditions apply.
WHO and the Ministry of Health Government of India sa kang disinfectant ni sodium hypochlorite amadi sing solution nung tigi sinjana ba poktak su lairi hospital and healthcare facility sing to ni sinjana ba disinfectant ni sodium hypochlorite mipum kun COVID-19 naging aktumal na bagita magmarangkay na sinjana si sodium hypochlorite. Contact our visit website and the telephone number sida aku pawarol gida mag.
UNACO School, Excellence in Education, Hongman Zone 3, Imphal East, Manipur. Provisional admission to Class 11 for the session 2020-21 has been started. Online classes will start from 1st of May 2020. Deciduous students or parents can contact school office from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. for enrollment. Please contact 70854-10354 or 8131070337 or 9436849647. You can also mail us at info.hongman@unaco.school.in or info.unacoschool@gmail.com.
Welcome back. After the break, you are watching Evening News. Confirmed COVID-19 cases in India increased by 5,039 cases in the last 24 hours. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 1,01,139, out of which 58,802 are active cases. 39,173 people have recovered, and altogether 3,163 patients have died so far. Maharashtra is on the top with 35,058 confirmed cases and 1,249 deaths. Globally, coronavirus have infected 49,11,720 people and 3,20,454 people have succumbed to COVID-19, while 19,19,656 people have recovered so far. United States of America is on the top with 15,50,539 confirmed cases and total death of 91,985. Coronavirus testing in India crossed the 1 lakh mark. The Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) has said that a total 1,01,475 samples of coronavirus were tested in the last 24 hours. The figure of total number of tests reached to 24,04,267 in the country. As of now, ICMR is giving approval to 385 government laboratories and 158 private laboratories chained to conduct the test for COVID-19. The Union Health Ministry has issued guidelines on the preventive measures to contain the spread of COVID-19 in the workplace. Any staff reportedly suffering from the flu-like illness should not attend office and seek medical advice from local health authorities. Any staff requesting home quarantine based on the containment zone activities in their residential areas should be permitted to work from home. When one or few persons who share a room or closed office space are found to be suffering from symptoms suggestive of COVID-19, the ill person must be placed in a room or area where they are isolated from others at the workplace. A mask or face cover must be provided till they are examined by a doctor. This must be reported to concerned central or state health authorities immediately. A risk assessment will be undertaken by the designated public health authorities, and further advice shall be made regarding management of case, the contact and need for disinfection. The rapid response team of the district shall be requisitioned and will undertake the last listing of contacts. The necessary actions for contact tracing and disinfections of the workplace will start once the report of the patients is received as positive. If there are 1 or 2 cases reported, the disinfections procedure will be limited to placed and areas visited by the patient in past 48 hours. There is no need to close the entire office building or halt work in other areas of the office, and work can be resumed after disinfections. However, if there is a large outbreak, the entire building will have to be closed for 48 hours after thorough disinfections. All staff will work from home till the building is adequately disinfected and is declared fit for reoccupation. Minister of State for Development of Northeastern Region, donor Jitendra Singh, has loaded the army of COVID-related assistance to Northeast and Jammu and Kashmir. He appreciated the Armed Forces Medical Services for responding to stepped in at the early stage of a pandemic to supplement the diagnostic and treatment facilities in the initial phase of the preparedness. In the context of Northeast, Director General Armed Forces Medical Services Lieutenant General Anup Banerjee briefed the ministers about the latest development and current status. He disclosed that while in Arunachal Pradesh, a military hospital Tenga had 80 designated beds for COVID and 2 ICU beds, military hospital at Lika Bali has 82 designated beds for COVID and 2 ICU beds. Similarly, at Jorhat in Assam, 110 beds, and Shillong in Meghalaya, 247 designated COVID beds have been made available by Armed Forces Medical Services. Dr. Jitendra Singh appreciated the proactive support in the initial stage of COVID pandemic, which had also contributed in reducing the disease burden. Union Minister for Human Resource Development Ramesh Pokhariyal Nishank today said students who planned to study abroad have been affected due to COVID-19 will get a fresh chance to apply for JNIMS, the entrance exam for engineering colleges. The application window for joint entrance exam JNIMS, which opened today, will have to be completed by 24th of May. NTA Director Vinit Joshi said students who were not able to complete their application forms due to other reasons can also make use of the opportunity. The exam will be held across the country from 18th to 23rd of July. Beekeeping not only supplements income and employment generation of the rural population, but also their nutritional intake. Camera person Namirakpam Vishwarjeet and reporter Geet Maite bring you a special report. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Delhi returned mother-daughter duo becomes latest COVID-19 positive patient in Manipur. Active COVID-19 cases rise to 7. JNIMS now equipped with a TrueNAT for quick diagnosis of COVID-19. JNIMS director hopeful about recovery of their patient undergoing treatment for COVID-19 JNIMS. Special train bringing 536 stranded Manipuris from Hyderabad arrive at Jiribang railway station. Government arranged buses take them to respective quarantine centers. Locals and police seized huge consignment of betel leaves from brickfields at the Papal Mamang Laikai on the Khongjom police station today. And India reports 5,039 positive COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours. Confirmed COVID-19 cases reach 1,01,139. Well, thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Manahutna, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Khetrimayum Premchand. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Until then, have a great Tuesday.